Hello everyone. Welcome to Smart Kids IT Tour coding session. In addition to training SEN youth's logical thinking, we will also share some basic knowledge of information technology. The goal is to improve the IT capabilities of SEN youth and help them with IT applications in their daily work. Smart Kids IT Tour is divided into 5 sections. First is learning number and quantity. Know how to arrange in sequence. Distinguish pictures, shapes and building combinations. Understand space and distance. And cause and effect. We will create a series of movie clips around these 5 areas. We will guide the SEN youths into thinking logically. Many times, while the children are participating in different training sessions, their parents will go off doing other things. We hope that the parents can stay with their children. Through this precious bonding time, parents can observe and know their children's capabilities. They can work together on the coding of the game, discuss and find solutions together. This can strengthen the communication between parents and children. Let's begin. First, we need to go to this website. This is a worldwide non-profit organization dedicated to ensure free computer science resources, including coding, is provided to underrepresented groups. Through block-based programming technique, coding is just like building blocks. Here, we will learn to create puzzle games together. When ready, we can scroll down to the bottom of the website and choose the language that we want to work in. After selecting the language, the entire website will be changed to the language immediately. I think we are all very excited to start already. Let's scroll back up to the beginning of the page and click Start Learning. Our center is a supporting organization of Hour of Code activity. 1 hour is the amount of time that most SEN youth can focus. Our center has been specializing on coding training activities with the SEN youth. Train the SEN young people to think logically. In the early stage, parents should not force them to practice every day. This is too much for the SEN youths. We believe in edutainment and we hope to inspire the children to learn and repeat at their own pace. Parents are welcome to spend time with their children. Spending 1 hour per week, learn and practice together. Currently, there are more than 500 coding projects on this platform. If we scroll down the page, we will see all the different topics available and can easily join any one of them. Among them, we will select some that are suitable for SEN youth and will guide them along. In this episode, we will start with the sports section. Find and click on the sports box. Then click to enter Make a basketball game. What you should see now is the learning platform. The middle is the instructions, explaining the goal for each program mission level. At the top, there is a bar showing how many levels this program mission has. We are now at level 1. There are levels 2, 3, 4. A total of 8 different levels. Below instructions is the workspace, separated into 2 sides, left and right. On the left, are the blocks with different commands. There are currently 2 commands. Move left and move right. Every time you finish a level, there will be new command blocks added. On the right, the workspace area, is the execution area. What do you think will happen after each instruction is executed? For example, the current instruction you see is when the left arrow. What happened when we click on that? We need to find a command block from the left, Click on it and drag it into the workspace on the right. For example, move left. Click and drag it to the bottom of one left arrow on the right. Connect the two blocks together. The area on the left is the game screen. Let's click Run. Below Run, there is a button that moves to the left. Please give it a try, or you can try pressing the left and right arrow keys on the computer keyboard. Whenever a program mission is completed, you will proceed to the next level. Now let's continue the next task. Every time we enter a new program mission, new instructions will be displayed in the middle box. The workspace below is also different. What happens when you click on the left arrow all the way to the end? What happens when you click on the right arrow all the way to the end? We need to find the correct command block from the blocks section on the left, and link with the execution block on the right. After you hear a click sound, you can click the Run box to activate the program. After completing 2 levels, the computer now understands how to move left and right. Now let's go into the 3rd level. There should be new instructions in the middle box. In this level, we will learn Causality effect. What happens when ball hits hand? You should see 2 different program blocks on the screen. One is bounce ball. The other one is when ball hits hand. Let us connect the 2 instructions and click Run. What happens now? This program instruction is when ball hits hand, the basketball will bounce off. Now we are in level 4. Remember to read the instructions box first. Then have a look at the blocks in workspace area. There is one new item under blocks, which is bounce ball. But there are 2 execution blocks in the workspace. So, what happens when ball hits hand? Or what changes when ball hits wall? Let's connect these 2 command blocks. What happens when we click Run? We are now at level 5. There are new blocks in the workspace. Let's take a look at the blocks area. In addition to move and bounce ball, we have a new command blocks. This is a sound effect block. Let's see how many sound effects we have here. Let's make use of what we just learned in levels 1 to 4. And try adding in sound effects. What happens now? We can add a sound effect to one of the execution blocks, or we can add the sound effect to each of the execution block. For example, when ball hits hand, we can play bounce sound. When left arrow, a whistle sound. When right arrow, a cheering sound. When ball hits wall, a net swish sound. Press Run now and see what happens. After finishing 5 levels, we now know how to use these command blocks and the different executions. We also know that sound effects can be added to the game. We are now in level 6. Remember to have a look at the tips in the instructions box. The goal of level 6 is to see how many points we can get before the opponent scores 2 points. There are 2 new blocks in the blocks section. Score point and score opponent point. First, we need to decide how can I score point? There will be different execution blocks in the workspace on the right. In addition to the blocks we saw before, there are also 2 new execution blocks. What happens when ball in goal? What about when the ball misses hand? Starting in level 6, parents and their children can discuss together the different combinations. Try to link the different command blocks with execution blocks. Which command should the sound effect be added to? What sound do we want to have? If when left arrow is matched with move right, what will happen? Since we reverse left and right, when we click left arrow, the hand on the screen will move right. When we click right arrow, the hand on the screen will move left. So far, we have completed 6 levels. Now going on to level 7. We immediately start level 7. There are new command blocks. Workspace section on the right also has a few new execution blocks. After entering a new level, take a look at the instructions box. We now only have 2 levels left before completing this game. Parents can work together with their children in finishing these last 2 levels. After linking different command blocks, we can click Run to see the effect. After completing 7 levels, everyone should be familiar with the basic operation of the platform. Now, let us go into the final level. This final level does not have any guidelines in the instructions box. We have many command blocks here. Have a look and see if you can find any new ones. There are also new execution blocks in the workspace section. When designing the game, you can press Run at any time to test. After completing the design, you can click the Finish button. This means you have finished creating this game. This screen will display this when you click Finish. This web address is the link to your game. You can copy this web address and share it with your friends and try it out together. You can post it on Facebook, Twitter, or even print out a hard copy. If you are in the America, you can receive the web address via SMS. After clicking the Finish button, you can enter your name in this box and you will receive an e-certificate of completion. Teach SEN young people to learn logical thinking. The most important thing is not to get the right answer, but to guide them on the process of solving problems and accumulate problem-solving experience from it. If we practice this every day, we will have a flexible mind. We will see you in the next episode of Smart Kits IT Tour.